gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Blake Snell gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What's your take on him, Dan?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. In my opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Snell has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
To the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another one sent foul. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Matt Shoemaker is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
3-1 to him now. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Looking up is Hernandez. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
The plate now, Brendan Lau. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Stepping in now, Randy Arozarena. 3-2.
3-2.
Shot to third, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So now to the plate, Nate Lowe. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, tight corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Willie Adames. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. 1-1. Here it is. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames brings it in. And there's out number 2.
That is good. The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And that misses for ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. And the 2-1 to 2-2 now. high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Now the 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Manuel Margot. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
On the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
To short. Bichette's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting it, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter Alejandro Kirk. 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Adames scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting up, the catcher, number 9.
So 1 away in the Toronto 3rd, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. A bouncer to the left side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. The 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 2, the Rays 1. So here's Mike Zunino as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
The bat, the designated hitter, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Struck him out.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lau. Shoemaker looks in. Here's the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gurriel will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Blue Jays on top, 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
2-2.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Liner towards second, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 2-1. Striding into the box, Randy Arozarena, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Hit hard. Foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here now the 2-2. is swung on and missed. He got him.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
One out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Hit back toward the mound. Bichette gathers it in time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Bichette's got it. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-1. Up next is Danny Jansen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Bouncing ball toward the hole, reined in, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 8, Kevin Sergio.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Too high. Ball 3. Bo Bichette waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on down the line. Pitch is popped up. Lau is there. 2 down. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Working for the punch out and the offering. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Toronto leads this one 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in on the ground. Could certainly roll too.
Wendell aboard here at first with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now that's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays are out in front, 5-4. Aaron Slagers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Aaron Slagers.
Striding forward now is the DH, Alejandro Kirk. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he pops it up low in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
That's a ball.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, number 9.
Ready for another shot now, Danny Jansen. 0-for-2 for him to this point. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Anthony Kay enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47, Anthony Kay.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nate Lowe. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Willie Adames, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Grichuk is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Randall Griffith.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Blue Jays go down in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Ross Stripling gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 48, Ross Stripling.
Last half of the seventh here, and standing in the outfielder, Manuel Margot. The 1-1 home. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batter, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
At the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. This is line to left. Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
The batter, the pitcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Runner at first here, one man out. This one's down to third. He's got it. Over to VR. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Ready to begin the eighth, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. On a line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Diego Castillo is on the pitch here in the eighth with nobody out.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
To the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Runners on first with one down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosarena will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The batter, number 85.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Alejandro Kirk, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Reese McGuire will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10.
Hit to third, right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rays 5, the Jays 4. Reese McGuire will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
For the Blue Jays. Now catcher, number 10.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter Yoshi Tsutsugo.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Randy Arozarena. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when ball?
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Coming to the plate now, Nate Lowe. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The set and the 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw into second. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Now in the box, Willie Adames, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-1 home. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Nick Anderson.
The 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Randall Grichuk, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's getting loud now here in the Dome. A sold-out crowd, 36,973 fans on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League Wildcard Game.